Hi guys, get ready with me while I tell you guys about my first time in Europe. I went to Europe with my brother to go visit Namdal. I went to Paris, then I went to Finland. First, I'm gonna tell you guys about Paris because that's the first stop that we did. I thought that Paris was gonna be like big city New York vibes. I don't know why. And I also thought that people were gonna be a little bit mean because I feel like that's a thing that like a lot of people say in America, that people in France are a little bit mean, especially to American people. I don't understand where that came from because literally everybody was nice. I did end up getting scammed though. My last day in Paris, I got scammed at a Italian restaurant and I paid like almost $30 for water. When we went to the hotel and I opened the pizza, I had ordered a margarita pizza. Guess what it was? Cheese pizza. So I got scammed twice. The first thing we went to see in Paris was obviously the Eiffel Tower. And oh my gosh, I understand why it's called the City of Love. I was in Paris for like 3 days in total. That wasn't enough time. There was so many things that I wanted to do that I didn't get to do. And I also didn't freaking eat any pastries. Like I had croissants at my hotel for breakfast, but I didn't eat any baguettes. When I go back, the first thing I'm gonna do is definitely eat pastries, get a croissant, get a baguette. I also wanted to get a beret and wear it. Literally that whole time I was there though, I felt like Emily in Paris. But let's talk about Finland now. That we went to Rovaniemi, Lapland. Literally, I felt Santa Claus's spirit there. Actually, not even his spirit because he was literally there. He was literally there and Mrs. Claus was there too. One of the most fun activities we did there was go fishing. Or we went on a snowmobile. I drove and then Namdal drove as well. It took us to like this area where we like fished. Let me tell you guys. Van like picks us up from the Airbnb and then they take us to like their office where we change into these orange suits, okay? And then we took a 30-minute drive over to where we were gonna ride the snowmobiles. Namdal wanted to drive it by himself. I said, heck no. If you're driving it by yourself, that means I have to go drive it by myself. And I'm not trying to crash by myself. If we crash together. But we get to the place, we're walking, and we realize that we're literally walking on the freaking lake. They gave us like this necklace where like you could detach it in case you fell in the water. If I fall in the water, just leave me there because I don't like what? No. So we had to drill our own hole in the frozen lake. We thought that we were gonna catch at least one fish, maybe 2 or 3. Guys, we sat there for like 3 hours and we caught nothing. But I swear that I was sitting there with the fishing rod and I felt a little like pool in the water. But when I pulled the fishing rod out, there was nothing in it. We just ended up eating sausage, which was still good. Conclusion though, Europe was amazing. I want to travel the whole world now. Hopefully I'm able to travel way more so I can share it with you guys and just experience more cultures. I have finished my makeup. Thank you guys for getting ready with me again and listening to me yap about my Europe trip. Love you guys. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and Happy New Year's.